Alright, hello guys. So today I'm going to review episode 2 of Dexter Resurrection. So basically I got a copyright, so I won't really be able to like show footage of the episode, just little clips. And I wasn't really showing clips in the previous one, but just little shots of what I was talking about. But I guess I'm just going to have to show gameplay of Pro Skater or something while I'm talking about the episode. Yeah, and if you've watched it, you know what I'm talking about anyway. But yeah, let me just start the game. So yeah. So basically, Dexter gets to New York, sees how his son's doing, but he doesn't want to like confront him yet because he's not sure how his son will react, I guess. So he's trying to be like, I guess, careful not to confront him yet. So yeah, we just basically see that Harrison's still having mixed up visions of the person that he just killed, the rapist, and get to see how he felt about shooting his dad. So possibly he might have actually tried to like stop the bleeding until maybe help came. So maybe that gave him another reason to somehow still be alive. Yeah, because the reason they gave in the first episode to me didn't fully make sense. Like the only reason he did died because he was in cold weather. Hey bro. When you get shot, man, it doesn't matter, man, to me. But yeah, basically he's trying to make sure the cops are not onto his son, which we kind of see that they're kind of like placing things together. Yeah. But yeah, because that cop, she's pretty good, man. She's figuring out things so quickly, finding out how the guy was killed, what weapon was used, which is the part of the toilet. She's working out things so fast. Yeah, and Dexter's just watching her because he basically snuck into Harrison's workplace to see what's been going on. He finds a blood spatter. Yeah. So he's already like finding out a lot of things, and then there's like they introduced this new serial killer called the Dark Passenger, which is just hilarious because that's Dexter's thing, the thing inside of him that makes him have the thirst to kill. But luckily his dad helped him channel it to kill bad people. And I guess Dexter's seeing that possibly his son's following in his footsteps instead of just being a full serial killer. Don't even care if he's killing bad or good people. Like he just kills, I guess. Because most serial killers kill innocent people. So yeah. But yeah. Harrison is just having a hard time coping, so he's just getting drunk with friends and stuff, just trying to cope. Yeah. But he at least has one person, which I don't even know if I really addressed that much in the first episode. Like this girl that he likes, I guess, and looks after, babysits the brother while she's trying to do tests and stuff, so she can get like a degree or something. Because Dexter's son, Harrison, he's done pretty well, so he's kind of already in a good place, apart from his mind, for obvious reasons. But yeah, so it seems like he's got something to care about. Yeah. And then Dexter, he ends up meeting this Somalian guy because it seems like this killer, the Dark Passenger, is going after Somalian people, blaming people like him for, I guess, his family's death. Yeah, because I guess he had a brother or something, and possibly maybe got killed by a Somalian or something. So he just blames all Somalians. Yeah, he doesn't feel like they belong in New York, I guess. Even though New York's known as a place that gives everybody a chance, I guess. But this guy, I guess you could say, is like a racist serial killer. So the first episode we had we had a rapist serial killer, and I've got like a racist serial killer. What's next? Oh man. I don't even know what direction I thought it was going to go into, but yeah. So yeah, Dexter just wants to hunt him for random reasons. And they tried to make Dexter feel more like a hero, like something that they kind of took the mick out of in like one of the older Dexter seasons from the original show, where you see him in like a superhero outfit. I wouldn't be shocked if we actually fully see that now with the direction this show's going. Dexter was just randomly wanting to help people. He meets this Somalian guy who I guess he's going to become friends with and gives him a place to stay. So yeah, they're taking Dexter in like a different direction where he's more like a hero, I guess. I'm fine with that. But for him to just focus more on someone he doesn't know and going after a serial killer. That's not really the most important thing right now. It's just something that he's used to, I guess, and it gives him something to feed on, since, you know, he's a serial killer too and he needs to kill. But still, it seems like he's doing it for more like hero purposes instead of actually doing it for his, like, you know, dark passenger. So instead he's actually hunting the dark passenger, which is funny to think and say. Yeah. And then you've got the Kill Bill bride, who's basically covering up for like a serial killer. So I don't know if, like, when they introduce all these other big actors, they're gonna be a part of some cult or something, or whatever's going on, where they have serial killers that they basically hire and they do things for them. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be that kind of situation, and I'm just gonna wonder why they're gonna need Dexter. Maybe they're gonna realize there's a serial killer in New York that they don't know about, and they end up coming across Dexter, and for some reason he ends up working with him. Yeah, which we've seen in the trailer, because they're gonna have tons of actors, and I don't know if one of them's gonna end up being the main bad. Yeah, the one from Modern Family, I think. I'm still intrigued to see what they do with them, but the story I've got right now, yeah, I guess it's alright. But in the long run, this could be definitely better than New Blood, definitely. It's just crazy how much they've just abandoned so much of New Blood's story because they knew how much fans hated it. But yeah, they're basically fully starting fresh with this show. And Batista, I guess he's going back home because he kind of lost a lead of finding Dexter. It seems like he would have been able to find out where he is, but I guess he's going to have to play the waiting game. And it'd be cool if he goes back to Miami and we got to see some old characters again, like Mizuko and stuff. Yeah, I'd love to see that, but I don't know if we definitely would see that. But I'm just hoping we do. That'd be cool. It'd be nice to make a callback. But yeah. Other than that, I'd say the show so far is pretty good. Yeah, it's still kind of building up its story, introducing a lot of new characters, a new setting for Dexter, and I guess Harrison's going to be like kind of like a secondary lead. Sorry, because Dexter of course is the main lead, and then like Dexter's going to be the secondary, and then Dexter's known for having like a serial killer having a lot of some screen time as well. But yeah. You'll have like Dexter having like the screen time, and then the side characters, and then the main killer. Yeah. And I guess you've got the cops who are kind of like finding out who did the murder, and Dexter just trying to protect his son. So the story's pretty much laid out for now until they introduce these people who hire serial killers, and I don't know why they'll end up hiring Dexter unless they do something to Harrison, or they find out about Harrison and they try to do something to him, but Dexter, you know, has to work with him, so nothing happens to Harrison. Like, who knows what kind of direction he'll go into. I guess I'm intrigued to see what they do with this show in the long run. I just hope it turns out better than New Blood. Seems like it's going to have multiple seasons anyway, so yeah, there's going to be a lot to see from that show. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just hoping when it gets to a point where it has an ending, it's better than the previous endings. Yeah, much better. Because Jesus, I just want to finally have a good ending for one of my favourite shows of all time. Yeah, because it's literally had 2 times to have a good ending, and now we've got a third try, and I just hope it works out. And I just hope the show doesn't go on for too long, it just gives us like a proper ending. I'm still wanting the ending where Dexter gets caught and just basically confesses for his crimes, but since they're going in like a more, he's going to become more of like a hero, because he just basically was just following his dad's code. I don't think he fully cared if he actually did save someone most of the time, but yeah, he was just basically following his dad's code. Yeah, but now it seems like they're actually going to make him like a hero in this new show, but I guess we'll see how that will go. But yeah, I'll just basically end it here. I'm sure you can leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.